Guys, it's John Coda, your day trading coach, here to help you become a profitable day trader. I have been on somewhat of a bad streak recently. Okay, full disclosure, the markets have been really bad. It's been hard for me to find a lot of opportunities, so it's been hard for me to provide you guys with opportunities as well. A lot of these stocks haven't been coming up to buy points, and SIGA even stopped us out. So we want to be looking at some stocks. We can't just give up because when the market reverses, we want to be there for the reversal. Go ahead and like the video if you find this video helpful. And today you are going to get 3 stocks that are most likely to go up tomorrow. Thanks for coming to the channel. We do have 3 stocks to look at today. 3 stocks. Okay. Those stocks are ISEE or IC. And we do see this stock coming up here. It had resistance here at $15.97. And that ironically is also our buy-in point. Okay. We want to be buying into the stock around $15.97. $15.97, $16 level is going to be critical to our day trading success here. If we see that level break, then we can expect jump to $16.56 as our profit target 1, $16.97 as our profit target 2, and finally $17.79 as our profit target 3 if it does go up $3. Okay, so that's really the best case scenario with ISEE. Second stock we're looking at is FWBI. FWBI is the quick pop and drop stock. So when we get into this stock, we want to get in on some amount of confirmation. Okay, we need some level of confirmation before getting into the stock. But at the same time, we don't want to wait too long either. So we really want to be getting in around this level right here. And this level is $4.03. $4.03. If we get into the stock around that point, then we can almost certainly expect to jump to 421, if not to the $4.42 level. If it does go parabolic, then we can hold for 489, and that is our third profit target of the day. Stop loss for this guy is going to be at 353, so it is a pretty low stop loss. I don't like that very much. I don't like having to put a stop loss that low. It's about a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio with this guy, but at the same time, because I'd say the probability of this trade working out is so high, that's why I'm okay with that kind of stop loss. I would say just kind of reduce your position for this one because it can go up either way, and also keep in mind that this stock whips around a lot. So when it's going up and down in a single candlestick, I don't want you to see that and be surprised. Instead, take advantage. When the stock comes up to a certain point, sell it, and then be out of there. Okay, so once it pops up, sell it. Okay, if it comes back down and then it pops up again, maybe then you can get a second sell on it. But for the most part, you do want to be out of this stock after the first trade, if not the second trade, because that's kind of the way that this stock moves. It moves in waves. It pops up and then it comes back down. So that's FWBI. And we do have one other stock here, and that stock is FRO, okay, Frontline. One of the few stocks to be performing well in this choppy market that we are a part of. And we do see the stock is at all-time highs, okay? So at all-time highs, after it goes to all-time highs, there are 2 things that can kind of happen with this stock. So the first one is that it can kind of gap down and sell off, as we see here. But the second scenario is this. It comes up, and then it comes up, and then it comes up some more, and then it may even come up even more the next day. So that would be the ideal scenario. However, we have to keep in mind that the market itself is pretty weak. So even though it is breaking into all-time highs, we want to keep in mind that, hey, this thing may not keep going up forever. And as such, we are only entering on confirmation. We are only day trading this, not swing trading it. But definitely, if it comes above the 1304 level, then we can get in and get a profit target 1 at 13.21, profit target 2 at 13.40, and profit target 3 at 13.75, with a stop loss at $12.75. $12.75. $12.75, about 25 cents of risk for about anywhere from 25 to 75 cents of gain. So it is a pretty good risk to reward ratio there with FRO. So once again, those three stocks are ISEE, FWBI, and FRO. These are the three stocks that we're going to have on our watch list for tomorrow. That we're going to trade these stocks, be ready to trade them, be ready to make some money. That's what it's all about. So in terms of how much we can expect to make on each of these stocks, let's go over that. I'm going to start including that as well. So let's say this goes from 1304 to 1320 to our second profit target. We're always going to base off of the second profit target, because the second profit target is really the profit target we want to hit always. The first profit target is just to reduce our risk. The second profit target is the one we really want to hit. And the third profit target is for if we get a really nice win. And so, but we're not really expecting that to happen. Normally, the second profit target is hit probably, I'd say, about half the time. First profit target is hit about 85% of the time, and the third profit target is only hit about 20% of the time. So with those odds in mind, I want to base the amount of money you can make off of these stocks off profit target 2. So with ISEE, profit target 2, which is going to be at about $16.50. That on a 10,000 share or $10,000 position, or let's base it off 1,000 shares. So 1,000 shares, 50 cents. So that's about $500 on this one. $500 profit on ISEE. FWBI. It's about 20 cents. So 1,000 shares is going to be about $200 on FWBI, or I'm sorry, profit target 2 is right here. So we have $400 on FWBI, okay, with 1,000 shares. And then profit target 2 here is about $13.45, so about $450 on FRO. So they're all pretty balanced in terms of how much money you can expect to make on each one if they go up to their respective profit targets. So you guys can kind of choose which one you believe has the greatest chance of success. For me, I really like ISEE, and then take your trade tomorrow once it comes above the buying point. So thank you guys again for coming to the channel, and have an amazing day. You guys want to day trade live, side by side with me, John Coda, your day trading coach? Well, if you do, go ahead and reach out to me on the Discord link down below, and you can actually join me and my students and day trade live in the market, where we take winning trades every single day. IGA. Now, this is a fan favorite, at least for me, because I was trading the stock back when it was at $14, and then it did 2x to about $27. Okay, so it's like 1.9x, but I'll just call it 2x because, you know, I mean, if you're getting $27 on 14, that's like 1.95. So let's call it 2x. All right. So right now it is again at that $14 level. I don't think it's going to push much below here, especially because it's showing a resistance that it never really showed before. It did show resistance or support here at around $15, but going to 14, I think that's going to be the limit, especially given how much more support there is at the $14 level. If it continues to fall, then it can fall to the $11 or $10 before actually pushing back up. However, something for you guys to keep in mind when you're trading stocks that can go parabolic. They oftentimes, and not just stocks that go parabolic, but all stocks, institutions will often push them lower before they actually go higher. And the reason why they do that is because it provides fuel for the stock to go higher. If they push the stock lower, then it's basically getting a bunch of sellers in, and it's removing all the selling pressure okay, because everyone's stop loss is getting hit. And then they buy and they take hold of all of the stock, and then they basically spring that stock upward, and then that stock goes to the moon. And this is also why in my trading strategy for my pro students, I teach them how to get in and out of the stock. So if they do have a stock that goes below their stop loss and they might want to sell it because it looks like a sign of weakness, they can get right back in and ride that wave to the top, erasing their losses and skyrocketing their profits for the day. So this stock, SIGA, when we want to take a similar approach with the INDO, if we see it continuing to fall, then I wouldn't start buying most of the position there. I would wait for it to find the next level of support at around $11 or $10, and then you can start buying again. And then when that upward movement is initiated, then you can begin actually starting to unload some of your position and start to get that kind of 2x on your money. All right, we're back real quick. And okay, so they just tested these lows again at 1346, tested the lows, and it didn't pull back as fast as I would like it to. In fact, it's still kind of staying at those low levels, but it also didn't break the level. So we're looking for the stock to stay above 1346. That's kind of our support point. If it breaks below there, we may want to get out and then get back in once we see it performing in a more healthy manner.